in addition to Twilight, another movie that's kind of finding resurgence is Burlesque. And
Oh,
it's very different. Oh, right. It's
Black
very,
power, it's okay.
yeah. It's very different than kind of like the classic action films that you're usually starring in. Um, and it just re-entered like Netflix's like top 10 movies in the
Oh,
US.
so
And
funny.
I wanted to ask you what was the last time you watched the movie and like kind of what stands out the most filming that when looking back on your experiences?
Last time I watched that movie was at Grauman's Chinese Theater
Hmm.
premiere. Uh, yeah, I haven't watched it since. That's a shame. Um, because every time it's tough because every time I'm like, oh, my kids would like this movie, they get a little weird, and so it's Um, what was the question? The question was, what
What
was
stands out the most of filming Burlesque in comparison to all the different projects that you have that seem to be more like action based?
right, right. I I love the opportunity to do something not like that. Uh, it's probably weirdly closer to my disposition than I would even maybe acknowledge or admit. It's probably more aligned with who I am. Uh, um, I had I had a good time. I mean, it was a difficult time. I mean, obviously working with Christina and she was amazing, but just I don't know, the publicity of having Christina Aguilera in something was a little distracting, and I feel like, you know, took it took the it took the focus of having a Christina Aguilera thing, and her music has to be spot on, and her dancing has to be spot on. Story, I don't know. I had a good time with it, but in hindsight, of course I wish we would have done things differently. I wish I would have spoke up for our storyline a little bit more. But it is what it is. You live and learn.